She was a bright and smart young lady whose smile would light up an entire room. She had just graduated from high school here in Reynoldsburg and was getting ready to go off to college. Her mom sharing these pictures with me. She was extremely involved in cheer, and her mom says she loved to cheer and hang out with her friends. Police are still investigating the shooting that happened Friday night.
18-year-old Ayanta Jarmon, affectionately known as AJ, was a bright and smart young lady who loved to cheer and hang out with her friends. She also spent at least 2 years on the school's track team, with her coaches describing her as the type of student athlete to do everything with a smile, the one-of-a-kind smile that would brighten up an entire room. She was always caring and made sure she was available when needed. She was truly loved by everyone around her. Ayanta was just an overall beautiful soul and hard worker. Recently, she became a member of the Reynoldsburg High School graduating class of 2022 and was looking forward to heading to college and starting a new chapter in her life. On the evening of July 29th, Ayanta decided to attend a party in the 2700 block of Fairwood Avenue on Columbus, Ohio's south side. Everything was going as normal when out of nowhere, someone shot into a crowd of people. When police arrived at the scene, they would find a young woman unresponsive and another teenager suffering from a gunshot wound.
According to Columbus police, someone shot into a crowd of people gathered there, hitting a 16-year-old who's expected to be okay.
Ayanta was taken to a local hospital where she sadly succumbed to her injuries, just hours after attending the party. The second victim, a 16-year-old boy, is expected to recover from his injuries. Family and friends gathered to mourn the loss of such a beautiful soul and to honor her legacy. Her passing left a hole in her community that they say can never be filled. The school superintendent said her former cheer team was at a tournament when they found out the tragic news. Many in the Reynoldsburg community weighed in on the impact she made.
Candles lined up outside the Reynoldsburg High School Livingston campus, hundreds gathering, some holding on to each other, some holding purple and yellow balloons, the same colors Ayanta Jarmon wore as she cheered for the Raiders.
Just a light, I think the attendance here tonight lets you know how much she impacted our entire community.
She wasn't just on the cheer team. She also spent at least 2 years on the track team. Her coaches say she was the type of student athlete to do everything with a smile.
Such a bright future ahead of her.
But that future was taken away from her. Columbus police say Ayanta was shot and killed in the 2700 block of Fairwood Avenue on Friday night. According to investigators, someone shot into a crowd at a party, hitting a 16-year-old who's expected to be okay, and Ayanta.
Just unfortunate, we lost a beautiful soul, and yes, it's just hard.
Ayanta's mom says her daughter went by AJ. She says she was a bright, smart young lady who would always make herself available to help others. She says the 18-year-old was one of a kind, with a smile that would light up a room. Her track coach noticed the smile too, especially when he asked her to run a new race.
She thought about it for a minute and said, okay, I'll do it, with a smile. And that's how I remember her, is that dang smile she had when she told me that she was going to do it.
Ayanta's death was the 80th homicide of the year in Columbus. City leaders are calling for the senseless gun violence to stop. According to officials, investigators detained people for questioning but have not announced any charges. Anyone with information is encouraged to come forward.